Christopher Titus, and this is the supplemental breaking news Armageddon update. Well, we are 74 days into the worst shit show since the last shit show Trump ruled over, and we have a few things to discuss, people. The stock market has now dropped 5,000 points since Trump took office. Roughly $11.1 trillion has been wiped away from the U.S. stock market since January 20th. The good news is now that Grandpa has no more retirement, he can take all the jobs that the people that Trump deported were doing. More? Okay, cool. In fact, here's a list of ruinous things this bloviated felon rapist tax cheat has done. Canada now hates us. You know, Canadians. People so polite, they make the Brits look like Roseanne Barr. We now have to show passports to get into Mexico. This ignorant, burnt-umber, second-generation American born to an immigrant mother has signed more executive orders than any past wartime president. The U.S. Sharpie budget in the White House alone is in the billions. He signed the Restoring Freedom of Speech and Ending Federal Censorship Act, and then gave the government a list of words that they can't use. You know, censorship. He also signed the Unleashing American Energy Act, yet under Biden, we were the #1 producer of oil worldwide. He took us out of the World Health Organization because I guess he probably has stock in refrigerated morgue trucks. China had an average of a 3% tariff on our country. 3%. Trump was told by ChatGPT it was 67%. China now has raised their tariffs to 34%. In fact, Trump raised tariffs on every country except for Russia. Some countries he raised tariffs on only had penguins. He put a 36% tariff on Narnia. He stopped all government funding for Hogwarts. He's out of his mind. The tariffs alone raised prices on all Americans by an average of $3,800 per year. But you maggots, remember you were bitching about eggs? Yeah, the price of eggs at $5 a dozen. You'd have to buy 760 cartons of eggs to hit that number, and that's 9,120 eggs. So if you were eating 25 eggs a day, you may have a point about the price of eggs. But that's also why your house smells like that. But now you can't buy eggs because he tanked the stock market and lost $11 trillion. So now you're going to lose your job. And again, there won't be food in the stores because the people that picked the food got sent to El Salvador without seeing a lawyer or getting due process. You know, against the Constitution you say you love so much. Europe has turned on us, and Germany thinks we're the assholes. Do you know what an ineffed bass-ackwards clusterfuck douche you have to be to destroy this country in 70 days after the last guy fixed your first-term fuck-up, Trump? Trump has screwed us financially, internationally, on trade, on housing, on helping the poor. He's destroyed healthcare. He's hurting kids with cancer. And we have lost all the goodwill this great country built and earned since World War II. So it looks like we're going to have to start all over on fixing that goodwill. But with this idiot, it'll be after he starts World War III. Fuck. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the supplemental breaking news Armageddon update. Oh my God, what the every day, we're back every fucking day, every day.